How do you feel about the safety in Highway 2?
I don't really feel it's that safe because there's a lot of accidents and stuff, and it's really close when you're driving because there's only 2 lanes. That's nothing separating between them. And yeah, I wouldn't drive on it at night.
I think it's a very scary highway. It's dangerous, especially when it's dark or it's raining, and I think we need some more stoplights, stop signs, something to make it safer.
I think it's kind of deadly. It needs to be widened. It probably shouldn't go through towns like Monroe and Gold Bar.
It's a pain in the butt. Like, there's so much traffic, and like, it's hard to get to Monroe, and it's 6 miles away. It takes forever.
US 2 has been kind of a forgotten highway, and it is a U.S. highway. It runs from Everett all the way to Boston, Massachusetts, and through all the northern tier states. But it does not receive, in this county, a proportionate share of funding to make it a safe and accessible highway. What is it that makes US 2 so dangerous? It is a 2-lane, high-speed, interstate highway that is not kept up technologically nor design-wise with the growth that we are experiencing in this county.
There's a lot more capacity, a lot more traffic on the road now than there used to be. People are able to go faster than they used to. Vehicles are larger than they used to.
These are photographs of actual collisions on US 2, and you'll see just from the pictures, these are head-on crashes where cars have crossed the center line and collided and people have died. We average a serious crash a month, or about 12 to 14 per year.
Over the weekend we had 2 crashes out here at Rice Road and Highway 2. And one of those was because the person was distracted and didn't see the vehicle coming. The other one was because the person was drunk.
Since January 1 of 1993, 88 people, our friends and neighbors who live out here, have been killed on US 2 between Snohomish and Skykomish. My own secretary, who worked for the Sultan Police Department, and her husband were killed at Fern Bluff on US 2 in 1997. And that's what spurred this whole movement. We formed a committee and had several public meetings, and from that has come a very concerted effort to get funding to improve US 2. Each crash seems to draw attention to the problem. And because the people that are being killed or injured are people that live out here. So we, for the most part, know all of them. Highway 522 at one time was listed in Reader's Digest as one of the 5 most deadly highways in the United States. That's changed a little bit with some safety improvements. We hope to do the same thing with US 2.
It's going to take a lot of money because we really need to have at least a 4-lane highway out here.
So our ultimate goal is to get Highway 2 4-laned from Monroe through Gold Bar. If we can make this a 4-lane highway, we believe we can expedite traffic through these cities or around them, whichever the case may be, and also improve safety significantly. This is one of the worst highways in the state. It's rated that way. It has more serious collisions and more fatal collisions than most other highways. And people are paying attention to that now, and we're actually starting to see somewhat of an awareness and a reduction in the crash rate. I spent 40 years in law enforcement, 29 of them in the State Patrol. I used to live on the top of Stevens Pass. I worked US 2 for many, many years. One of the jobs I did was to investigate fatal crashes on in Snohomish County, and I did 34 fatal crashes on US 2 between Everett and Skykomish in my career.